Hello, this is Gilberto Guerrero, and this is week 2 of Gateway Men. And this week we went to Chilosos with Todd. And basically, he explained to us the indirect to direct model of how Gateway does men's ministry. And he gave us this. He said it was something that he had heard before. Somebody said it at some conference or something. They started to explain how a man or how a boy goes from the ages 0 to 5, fully dependent on mom, and then from ages of 6 to 13. In order for him to be a healthy boy, he needs to be exposed to that indirect lifestyle, which is playing video games, sports, learning how to win and lose, and also learning how to make adjustments if they do lose in order, to get better or become better by the next game. Go out and practice and stuff like that. They need to learn and be exposed of what it feels like to win and what it feels like to lose. And then, from 14 and on, it's all about getting that boy, to become a man, but to learn how to share, his emotions and his spirituality and be open about those type of things. So he just explained to us that that's how, Gateway Men, that's how he approaches events and stuff like that. He approaches them by having that indirect, um, you know, that indirect lifestyle kind of to draw people in, which is, competitions. And I mean, just like the men's summit last year, or this year, I'm sorry, that I attended earlier in the year, it was all about fun. That was like the, main thing was like, there was a SWAT team, there was the basketball people, there was the BMX guys, um, there was tons of stuff. There was video games in the hallways, all sorts of indirect things that men could come and do and compete against each other, so on and so forth. And then after that, you have the worship and you have the message, and you just see how men like just open their hearts after they're exposed to this indirect thing. So he would just explain that is the goal, to reach men indirectly and then get them to become direct. So be comfortable, with talking about their emotions or what's going on in their life. So that's when he comes in, with the table talks and all that, and tries to get men plugged into the church and serving in the church. Um, that way you see more men leading the church. And, typically nowadays, you just mostly see, Todd said, you mostly see just children and moms going to church. You really don't see dad going. So that's the goal of Gateway Men, is to just reach men to go from, indirect to direct and be comfortable with sharing that spiritual aspect of their lives. Because you're not going to reach a man by just or you're not going to reach a man by having a Bible study group and say, hey, what's going on in your life. They're not going to be willing to talk about that. So you got to reach them indirectly first, get to know them before you can get direct with them. Thank you. Have a blessed week.